On August 29, a group of hikers conducted an outreach program for an Aita community in Sitio Baag in San Jose, Tarlac. When they were on their way down the next day, they decided to change their route for a faster journey without knowing that they will be crossing rivers.
Sabi nung tour guide is, o sige, dalian yung mag-cross. Sabi niya ganun kasi lumalakas na yung tubig. So, kami, human chain, and then suddenly do sa human chain, naputol yung sa gitna. Doon kami nag-struggle na, tumawid.
One of the victims swept away by the strong current was Christina Lane Saison, 31 years old.
So, nung naputol siya, first na dala is yung friend namin, si Nadet. Second is, nagkaroon ng may branch sa may gitna. So, tatlo kaming nakahawak doon. Si Raven, tsaka ako. And then si Rocky was on the other side nung branch. Pero hindi siya nagsastruggle. So, unang tinangay si Raven and then si Yas. Tapos ako.
Christine tried her best to hold on to the bamboo, but because of the strong current, she lost her grip with the last glance of Rocky, making a facial reaction of, "I have to do something." Christine survived, but upon reaching the safe area, she thought of Rocky.
Nung na-rescue na ako, sinabi sa akin ng mga polis na may dalawang body na na-recover. Pero I didn't know pa na si Rocky yun. And then, nung time na nila ako sa lying in para gamutin yung mga sugat ko, nakiusap ako doon sa isang polis na sisilipin ko yung body ko para ma-identify ko kung sino sila. Tapos yun, nung pagbukas niya, una si Rocky, and then si Raven.
Christine was the fiancé of Rocky Sumalino. Rocky, a man of God, as how Christine describes him, has been a blessing from God to her.
Man-describe ko si Rocky, it's like he is a man na I never thought existed.
According to Christine, before meeting Rocky, she has been to an 8-year messy relationship, which made her thought that there is no more existing good man in this world. Yet God proved her wrong when she met Rocky. They became churchmates, friends, until Rocky laid down his intentions to her, courted her, and after 1 year and 6 months, proposed to her.
Si Rocky, courtship pa lang, he knows what he wanted. He knows na he wants to get married, he wants to take care of me, and he said na the exact words na sinabi niya sa akin is, "I can see you as my wife."
For Christine, her fiancé was a selfless one who loves unconditionally and who served people with all his might. He was the perfect manifestation of a vessel of God, a man true to his words, and a man any woman would want to be her better half.
Coping with the loss of a loved one is one of the most difficult things we ever have to do. Everyone copes differently. However, some do it gracefully through obtaining God's gift of comfort and peace.
Mostly, naiisip ko before is parang, pag may binigay sa atin si God, it's because we can handle it. Na kaya natin gawin yung isang bagay, na kaya natin lagpasan yung isang bagay. Pero later on, I realized dun sa experience na to is, God will give us something that we cannot handle. Kasi I think it is a test of faith, and God gave me something that I cannot handle for me to depend on Him.
As Psalms 147:3 says, He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Christine surrendered to God all the pain and the heartaches she had. For 60 days, she mourned. All she asked was why, when prior to that, she felt so sure of their future.
God made me realize na we can have all plans. Parang we can have the plans that we wanted. Pero in the end, He has the right. He has the last one na parang siya yung magsasabi kung ito ba yung plan ko for you or not. So, parang for me, nung naging kami ni Rocky, tapos na-engage kami, parang for me, I knew it all along na we are on the right direction. Pero I didn't expect na parang mag-end siya ng ganong way. Pero yun yung pinarealize sa akin ni God na you can have everything, pero at the end of the day, ako pa rin yung matitira sa'yo.
Overcoming grief was not easy, most especially if that person has portrayed a large part in your life. For Christine, surrounding herself with people who loved her, most especially her spiritual family, was one of the reasons why she survived the grieving process.
It's something that you have to accept. Sabi nga nila, parang you cannot go through the process without accepting things. I think the biggest thing that helped me dun sa grieving process is I learned to accept things and surrender everything to God. And after nun is nung first 60 days, yung parang puro lagi na lang akong umiiyak. It came to a point na napagod ako. Na parang I asked God na, Lord, parang you have to teach me to let them go, na help me to let them go kasi parang hindi ko na kaya. And I told God na kung tatagal pa to, wala akong magagawa sa buhay ko, hindi ako maka-move forward kung lagi na lang akong ganito. So, it's more of surrendering everything to God, not on my own strength, but to depend on Him.
Rocky Sumalinog was the firstborn of Constancio and Celia Sumalinog. According to Christine, letting them know that their son has passed away was the hardest part after knowing her fiancé's death.
Rocky, si mama at si papa, parang they are my second parents. Sobrang simple sa buhay, parang hindi sila naghahangad ng mga bagay na materially, parang as long as kumakain sila 3 times a day, okay na sila. I think what I love about them is very real yung pinakita nila sa akin na they love me. Even nung nakita nila akong buhay, tas si Rocky patay, sabi ko, pero hindi nila ako sinisi. And mas naramdaman ko yung love nila sa akin even nung nawala si Rocky.
For Celia, Rocky was her sweetest son. She narrates that whenever Rocky would arrive and leave the house, he would always kiss and hug her and would tell her that he loves her.
Siya naman kasi yung panganay namin, anak. Pagkalambing ko niya. Namimiss ko yung kanyang niyayakap sa akin. Halik. Siya lang naman kasi yung anak ko. Ganun ng ginagawa sa akin bago umalis, bago dumating umalis sa akin.
Constancio and Celia's pain can never be equated by any comfort, but letting them know that they are with God and Rocky's friends in the journey is a big thing. This Christmas, Christine wishes not for herself but for Rocky's parents.
If I'm going to pray for someone and want things, it's not for myself, it's for sa family ni Rocky. I want them to have the peace then that I have in my heart. I want them to discover na death is not the end of life. It's the beginning of life in eternity with God. And I want them to know God the way I did. Na I pray na parang masettle sa heart nila na death, hindi siya dapat katakutan. It's something that everybody's going to experience. It's temporary. And time will come na, alam mo yun, makikita rin natin sila Rocky ulit, and it's for eternity na. And when the time comes, no more pain, no more sorrow, di ba? And no more tears, yun nga yung sabi ni God. And I want them to know God as their personal Savior.
As a grant to her wish, GNN team with Christine gathered greetings from their spiritual friends to show Rocky's parents how their son has brought impact to their lives.
Salamat kahit wala na si Rocky. Nandito ka pa rin sa amin.
Simula naman nung naging kami ni Rocky, magulang na yung tuloy ko sa kanila. And syempre mahal ko si Rocky, mahal ko rin sila. Tsaka kahit anong mangyari, nandito lang ako lagi. Sana makita nyo na hindi po kayo nag-iisa. Tsaka marami po nagmamahal sa inyo tsaka kay Rocky.
The story of Christine taught us to trust in God's faithfulness to His promises, as no trial can break us as long as we are with God. This Christmas season, may we be reminded that whatever we go through in life, it is not time that will heal it, but it is God. For GNN Christmas Special Report, Rosan de la Cruz.